Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. It is your hostess with the mostest, Queen Karizma, and I'm back with another commentary video. Okay, so first and foremost, shout out to all of my members and supporters of the channel. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you hit the like button on your way in. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We're going to get right into this. Now, I don't know if y'all knew, welcome D. I don't know if y'all knew, but Jaguar Wright actually created a new Instagram page. Okay. She created a new Instagram page. I don't know why, but she is uploading there and posting there, and not too many people are there. So I guess that's why she's doing it. This video, welcome Maurice. This video was done yesterday when her and TJ were pretending like they were breaking up. This is a video that was done. In the video, she does mention that she believes TJ is allegedly cheating on her. Now, if you guys remember, she did bring up Nosey Ho Live. I think it was like a few weeks ago where she said that Nosey Ho had actually allegedly emailed TJ and told TJ to call her. She gave her her phone number and she told TJ allegedly to call her when she's not around Jaguar. I repeat, allegedly, Jaguar said that Nosey Ho Live emailed TJ and told her to call her when she's not around Jaguar. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and listen to Jaguar right here. Again, this is from her new Instagram page that she's trying to put backup content on. All right. And welcome, D. Welcome, Maurice. Welcome, the Golden Child. Appreciate y'all. Welcome back. Good evening to y'all. All right. Um, so let's get right into it. All right. Let me know if y'all can hear this. I'm going to go ahead and play the video here now. Okay, before I continue, let me know y'all in the chat if you're able to hear the video good, nice and clear. All right. And if not, let me know because I will just have to change my settings here. So yeah, let me know if y'all able to hear it or not before I continue. D said can't hear. Okay, Marie said no sound. So give me a second, all right? I'm going to go ahead and share the sound really quick. Give me a quick second here. And I'll put the video back on. Okay.
I actually like this new page. Less traffic. I'm so tired. It's been such a long day, and it's time for me to get ready to go to bed. I needed to get it off my chest, and I needed to get it off my chest now.
All right. Let me know if y'all are able to hear it now. Okay. Welcome, Bright Streets. I was about to call you Bright Stars. Okay. Let me get my tongue together over here, getting tongue tied and stuff. So can y'all hear this video now? All right. D said hear it 100%. Okay, perfect. All right. I'll go ahead and play this. Welcome, everyone. Make sure you hit that like button on your way in and subscribe if you haven't already. This is Jaguar Wright. She has a new Instagram page where she uploaded this video yesterday, right before her and TJ came to YouTube to basically fulfill their script. So let's go ahead and see what she had to say about TJ last night. while they have amnesia this morning and forgot about everything that they said, right? So let's go ahead and play this.
I think it's over. I think it's really over. You know, you can fight for something or for someone as much as you can. But to be in a relationship with someone who just lacks integrity, all
right. Again, she's talking about TJ, right? This was the setup for the breakup, right? This was the I guess, what do I want to say? The warm up. So this was the warm up, and then they came to YouTube and just went all out, right? You go on your channel and go live. I'm gonna go on my channel. That way they truly believe that we broken up. I'm gonna go on my Jaguar Wright Johnson channel, and you go on the T&J channel, and we go live at the same time, and they won't know what hit them, right? So this was before they came to YouTube. The video that Jaguar did not put on her main Instagram page, she put this on her backup Instagram page. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue.
the way around. You know, you can love a person and not like their behavior. Like you can love someone so much, but their behavior is just over the top. I've been in a relationship for 10 going on 11 weeks with a woman who is so insanely jealous of everything and everyone, so insanely paranoid of everything and everyone, and constantly trying to find a way to manipulate like some kind of stranglehold, power hold over me. And
All right, again, she's talking about TJ. Okay, this was her gossiping about TJ on her backup Instagram page. I don't know if y'all knew that, but she just created a new Instagram page. All right. So she put in stuff back here and talking about everybody. Okay, welcome D. I see you. So let's go ahead and continue. Make sure y'all hit the like button. All right. I'm gonna give my commentary in between and hit the pause here and there to avoid copyright. This is fair use commentary. Let's go ahead and continue.
it's like no matter how much I acquiesce and no matter how much I try to bend, the one thing that I won't do is shit all over my principles and characters to make another person feel better. Like I'm not going to do that. Like I can't. You know, I told Ty from the very beginning when we got together that nothing is more important to me than my walk with God.
Oh man. Okay. We know she got issues. So let me get my patience together, because I'm telling you, she uses God as a manipulation tool, in my opinion. Now she's saying nothing's more important than her walk with God. This is what she told TJ. Okay. So let's continue to listen to all the lies that led up to the fake breakup that came on YouTube. Okay. Let's continue.
I've been telling Ty for the past couple of weeks, too much negativity isn't good, especially after we got swatted, which I think one of the strangest things that happened like a couple days ago, like I came to her and I told her, I know I've been affected by the swatting. Like we just kept up and, got up and kept it pushing. And we never really took the time to process.
So the situation with the swatting that some people are alleging that she called the police on herself, her and TJ, which is how they got the address allegedly. She's basically saying that she now has PTSD because of that. And she let TJ know that, and TJ didn't really care. And we're going to get into what she did to get TJ's attention, because I see this is what they're doing to one another, calling the police and ER and paramedics and using emergency systems and programs for entertainment, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and continue to see what she said about TJ, okay? And welcome everyone. I see y'all. Welcome Natasha, the golden child, if I haven't said that already. All right, y'all hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button for me. And let's continue.
But the truth is, I'm affected. Like, having guns drawn in your face, assault rifles drawn in your face, for no reason at all. Because a bunch of people called and lied on you for prank and content. After everything I've been through this year, of course I'm affected. And I told that to Ty.
Okay, notice she's not calling her my beloved. And in the video this morning that I broke down for y'all, make sure y'all go check it out, is in the chat. And I'll go ahead and put it in the description box after the video. Check it out after this video, of course. I broke down the new video. It's called After the Breakup. Her newest video. We play the entire thing, mostly the entire thing. We fast forward, of course, and we break that down. So make sure y'all check that out after you check this video out, all right? Now, you said, Jag, UPS is hiring, right? UPS is hiring. It's nothing wrong with getting a 9 to 5. It's nothing wrong with getting a 9 to 5. Like, any check is better than no check. Okay. So shout out to the UPS workers. Shoot, this ain't nothing against y'all, but somebody needs to start applying somewhere, because at this point, this ain't gonna work for you anymore. The breakup thing is over with now. We see it, it's washed up already. We knew you were lying. We knew it was fake because people recognize the sounds of the, what was it, sirens and things in the background, maybe from the TV that Jag was playing in her background and it played in your background, allegedly too. So let's just go ahead and continue. Again, for everybody who's just joining, welcome. This is the video she did on the low, in secret, on her new backup Instagram page. So I'm just throwing it out there. She's putting content about people on her backup page, calling out names and things like that. So yeah, make sure y'all go check that out. Let's go ahead and play the video now.
I did. And she said she was perfectly fine. Hey, you're never perfectly fine when you're forced to have to stare down the barrel of a gun. Like, you're never okay. I don't care how dope you are. I don't care how have I been. Today has been a challenge.
Again, she's buttering up the scene, right? This was before her and TJ fulfilled the script and came on YouTube and pretended like they broke up, going to T and Jake channel, and I'll go on the Jaguar Wright Johnson channel. See, this was on Instagram first. She set the premise on Instagram, okay? So let's go ahead and continue with the fake stuff that went on, all right? I just want you to see how diabolical she is. She set the premise on IG on her backup page, not on her main page. Keep that in mind. She created a new Instagram page. She only have like about 800 followers. So now she's posting videos on that page, okay? So let's go ahead and continue.
I think my relationship is coming to an end after 10 and a half weeks, and I think I'm ready to let it go. I mean, literally from the first week in our relationship, she would throw temper tantrums, and if she couldn't get her way, the first thing she would say is that she was going to revoke my bond and send me back to jail, and she's doing it again. She hasn't stopped.
So Jaguar Wright is basically claiming that ever since TJ bailed her out or bonded her out with the help of her supporters with the donations, right? TJ, anytime they get in an argument, allegedly TJ says, I'm going to revoke your bond, blah, 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 and keeps threatening to revoke the bond, but never does. So Jaguar is saying that TJ uses that as a manipulation mechanism because that's the only upper hand that she has. And that's the only way she could get Jaguar Wright back in control is by putting that over her head. You keep on doing this, you keep arguing with me, keep talking, I'm about to revoke your bond, but she never do. And so she's also claiming that TJ keeps on walking out the house saying that she's going to leave, but she doesn't go anywhere. And last night, all she did was go around the block and come back around the corner, and they were back inside together. So remember, her name is on the Airbnb paperwork allegedly. So where can she really go? You can't just sign up for that. You have to have a certain amount of days, pay up to whatever, because a lot of that stuff is prepaid, or you need a down payment. And then the first, whatever, how long you about to stay in here. So she can't just leave anyway. So this is how I know this is BS. So let's go ahead and continue, y'all. Let me know your thoughts too. Hit the like button if you just joined in. Welcome. This is what Jaguar Wright did on her backup Instagram page in secret. Okay, so we just playing it here now to see what she was talking about that led up to the fake breakup. Okay, let's go.
Which is kind of emotionally abusive for somebody that's been through everything that I've been through. But to do all of it to cover up the fact that now that you got a little bit of fame, you got people sliding in your DMs and you're like corresponding and going back and forth with people.
See, right there. She's mad about somebody getting in her DMs. So word got back to Jag that TJ was DMing somebody, and she's now accusing TJ of cheating, and that is allegedly what led to the fake breakup. It's some truth in it. I don't think 100% is a lie. I think the breakup was staged, but I do think they had an argument. But they decided, let's just get this money because they both need each other, like I said in my other video I did earlier. So let's go ahead and continue, y'all. All right. And thank you so much, The Journey, for hitting the like button. Marsh, welcome. Said, hi, I'm new. Welcome, welcome. J-Fam, welcome. J-Fam said, idiots. She doesn't have God in her right. Exactly. The Golden Child said, Jag is for real demon. Yeah. Period, point blank. Look how demonic this is. And we were talking about how she has mastered communication. She's mastered how to deliver a story. She calls herself a narrator. So we have to take that into account. She has had acting lessons, okay, as a singer. She actually has been in a show too. So she has acting credits as well. So let's just keep that in mind whenever she go on these lives and start telling these lies, okay? So let's continue.
I mean, okay. Like, if that's really what you want to do, if that's what you came here for, was to find yourself a moment, if that's why you bonded me out of jail, because you were looking for a moment, and you just got caught up, you didn't realize how dope I was, and you stayed much longer than you were supposed to, and you told a bunch of lies, and you convinced a bunch of people that you cared when you didn't. I mean, the truth is, a little over a week ago, I was laid out here on this very floor.
Now she about to get into what happened a week ago when she allegedly called the paramedics. See, so let's get right into that. Welcome, Poetic Hells. Welcome back. And thank you so much for being a member of the channel. We appreciate you here. Poetic Hells said, good evening, Karizma. Good evening to you, girls. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. We are going over a video that Jaguar Wright secretly put on her backup Instagram page that she thought no one would find out about. She has about 800 subscribers there, followers, whatever. So she probably won't post as much because we're exposing it here. I think it was another content creator, a smaller channel, who had the video out first. I mean, so shout out to you, because that's how I got aware of it, but I didn't know she had a backup channel because they didn't list the source. So I'm just letting everybody know that this is her backup Instagram page that she is now using to vent out her frustrations and to basically put her alleged scams on there. So let's go ahead and continue.
This apartment, and she did nothing to help me. I had to drag myself into the room, drag myself into the bed, and while I sat there and screamed for help as best as I could, because I wasn't in good shape, she just sat up, looked at me, laid on the floor. I literally had to scream for the phone just to get her to give me the phone, and then I had to dial 911 while I was in distress. And then she didn't start acting like she cared until the paramedic got here, and then she got online. And
Okay, notice that she said that she felt, I think that's when she had the fake heart attack. And she called the paramedics allegedly to get TJ's attention. She said that TJ didn't really pay her any mind and she didn't really care about her well-being until the paramedics got there. And then that's when she went live on YouTube, allegedly. So this is what they're doing for content. If they could call the paramedics for no reason, fake heart attacks, fake thyroid issues, then they definitely probably more than likely called the police on themselves, unfortunately, risking their own lives. And if anybody could prove otherwise, then so be it. But at this point, I really believe that they setting up their own demise, you know what I mean, for content, and they'll risk it all. They have nothing to lose at this point. So let's go ahead and continue to see what Jaguar Wright said about TJ before the fake breakup and blowout on YouTube that they planned, allegedly. Let's go.
I'm going to take care of us, and I'm going to do this, and you're my baby, and I love you, and the stress from the internet. And I'm like, it's not the stress from the internet, it's you. You're my stress. Now, all of a sudden, you got a new girlfriend in the DMs. You done left the house. You done ran away from home 3 times in the same day. Now you sending me text messages talking about go back to my husband because you know I really love him. Like, that's the kind of shit that cheaters say when they want to try to move on to the next thing without being, called out for.
So again, this was before the blowout on YouTube. She's claiming TJ was cheating on her. This is what she's claiming, that TJ is cheating on her allegedly, and that she told her go back to her husband, basically trying to push her away because she doing something in the DMs. Some people have, I guess, reached out to her or whatever, and now TJ think, I guess she the man or something, because allegedly she got people reaching out to her because now she's with Jaguar Wright, and I don't know if anybody's finding her attractive because of that. I don't know how people think, but it's very disturbing. But this is what Jaguar Wright is claiming. She could be completely lying. We know she makes up things. So what do y'all think about that? But this is what she's saying. Females are in the DMs of TJ. So let's go ahead and continue. All right. And we do remember Nosey allegedly reached out to TJ in an email and said to holla at her, get at her, hit her up when Jaguar Wright is not around. When your woman is not around, call me. So allegedly. So let's go ahead and continue. Welcome everybody. EP said, why does she look like she's in a onesie with a hoodie? Right. Gemini Goddess said, I can't hear. Can you hear now? Can you hear now? I'm sure the video, the volume is good. I might put it on pause to talk, but let me know if you can hear now when I play the video, okay? And if not, try to refresh your screen. Okay, let's go ahead and continue.
For cheating. It's just all kind of sad. Like, I went through all of this hell with this person. This person brought all of this hell into my life as if I didn't have enough going on. And then Tysha Renee Johnson decides that she's going to do a doozy on me.
Notice she's not calling her my beloved or any pet names. She's basically doxing her on Instagram. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. The tone is a little different. So she had to really set up the stage to make people believe that her and TJ were really breaking up. They may have gotten in an argument, But the breakup, in my opinion, was staged for Cash Apps. And then what happened this morning is that they didn't want to feel stupid. So TJ allegedly made up that she was sick or something was going on with her when just the night before everything was all good. So people are saying that she made that up so she could get back with Jaguar after she showed out on her channel or whatever. So they said it wasn't supposed to go that left, but it did because TJ was showing out allegedly. And then she basically was begging for Jaguar right back on the back end. And Jaguar had her locked outside. So allegedly, then she called the paramedics and pretended like she had an episode, a thyroid episode or something. And then allegedly, the paramedics came and picked her and Jaguar up and they went. So I don't even know if that part is true, honestly, because there's no evidence of that. There's no proof of that. So I'm not going to believe anything that you don't have receipts for. We can only just look at it as entertainment for entertainment purposes only. Okay. So let's go ahead and continue. Hit the like button. 190 people in here. Appreciate y'all here. And let's go.
Sorry. I just don't get no fuck. I don't like throwing it up in my face consistently about how my husband left me in jail to die and nobody cares about me and nobody loves me and all people want to do is use me and I don't have any real friends. And so what does that say about you? But then the second that somebody say they about to expose you with some shit, the first thing you do is find an excuse to get out the house with all the phones.
Okay. And I think some people pointed this out too. If she had all the phones, then how were you live on YouTube? I'll repeat that for the people in the back. If TJ took all of the phones, why and how were you on YouTube live from a phone? I mean, they just think we as dumb as they are, right? If TJ took the phone, if she took all the phones and left you with no phone where you couldn't contact nobody, how in the hell are you on YouTube live? Why and how are you on YouTube live the same time that she was? Nice try. Let's continue, okay? And let me know, y'all, if this video was before or after. If I got my, my facts or whatever mixed up, please let me know. Everything's alleged unless proven otherwise, all right? Let's continue.
And not come back. And then when I send you text messages and I tell you that you already caught, all you got to do is come back and we can talk about it and we can figure it out. And all you got to say is that you're going to make me content. You're going to tell the truth about me and my truth stings more than yours. How could it possibly? I'm actually a good person who's lived a really compelling and dynamic life. Can I say?
This narration, this narrator voice, now all I could see is her. It's like somebody narrating a movie. That's how she is. She really should have done an audiobook or something like that. She would have benefited more if she would have put all this stuff in a fictional book. Maybe people would have took her seriously and she'll actually have an income from the residuals. You know what I'm saying? But people don't think like that. She want clout. She want internet clout. She want to be seen. She want attention. And this is her way of regaining her fame that she once had in 2001. All right. Let's go ahead and continue. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. Appreciate y'all being here. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. What are you waiting for? Let's go ahead and continue.
The same about you, Taisha Renee Johnson. What I do know is this. When you're in a relationship with someone who's constantly trying to threaten you into doing what they want you to do, it's time to shut it down. It's too much evil energy everywhere, but Mercury is in retrograde, and this is what happens. People start acting out of character. They start doing all kinds of weird stuff. They start behaving all kinds of nuts. But when you take that and topple that on the fact that you're living a dishonest life and you're trying to still lie to the woman that you live with, that you around every day, who's the smartest person that you know, that you keep trying to fool, and it's not working.
So she's basically saying that TJ was showing out. Unfortunately, she's blaming it on the stars, the planet, and the moon. Mercury in retrograde. Retrograde. A lot of people love blaming Mercury in retrograde on the shit that they do. You in retrograde, motherfucker. That's what it is. you are in retrograde. You completely backwards, ass backwards, upside down, inside out. Stop blaming it on the planet. But anyway, as you can see, she's blaming cheating. She's saying that TJ cheating on her or cheated on her. Somebody dropped in a DM. She's accused Nosey before. So allegedly Nosey is a suspect here, okay, in this alleged cheating rumor. So we're going to go ahead and continue to see what Jaguar Wright had to say about TJ on her backup Instagram page that she tried to keep on the low. Let's go.
People do need God and God's love. I couldn't agree more. And honestly, I'm glad there's not a lot of people here. I am. It's just weird. In my entire adult life, I've never been in a relationship where me being Jaguar Wright didn't play a factor in my relationship's demise.
She really thinks she has like Beyonce status or something. I don't know. Even Beyonce is not up here talking like you are. The man, the cockiness is past cocky. This is delusional behavior right now, because it's like, who do you think you are? Like, how do you really see yourself? You really think you are famous and people, I don't know, man. Maybe the cash app's getting to her or something. Maybe she feel like that because she could use her supporters at the drop of a dime. So let's continue.
Truth is Jag kills all my relationships. And I'm used to it.
She said Jag, KILLS, all her relationships. So she's talking or referring to herself in a third person, which is crazy behavior anyway, okay? So you basically are saying that you have two split personalities, one Jaguar Wright and one Jacqueline Wright. Is that right or what? Okay, let's continue.
Thank you. I intend to have a great rest of the year. I just think it's kind of shitty for Tysha Renee Johnson to be pulling this stunt just days before the anniversary of my son's passing and his 30th birthday.
Using her son for clicks and views. Keep that in mind. Bringing the deceased in YouTube drama. Isn't that crazy? Keep on bringing her son in this drama that have nothing to do with him. And this is why people are talking about him on YouTube. This is why, because she keeps bringing him on YouTube, or his spirit, I should say, by keep talking about him and bringing him in mess that he has nothing to do with. And I'm sure he wouldn't consent to this either if he was alive. And rest in peace to him. It has nothing to do with him. Unfortunately, this was his mother. He can't control her. Who can? So welcome, Uncle J Bird. So let's go ahead and continue.
And it's like, it's the kind of nut ass shit you want? Well, then go be on it. I'm too old to be worried about keeping a motherfucker that don't want to be kept. And I'm definitely too dope to let somebody who slums for pussy in homeless shelters and drug addicts on the street, like, to let their negative opinion of me.
Wow, that's what she think of TJ, right? We're going to bring it back a little bit. Let me see. Give me a quick second.
Truth is Jag kills all my relationships. And I'm used to it. Thank you. I intend to have a great rest of the year. I just think it's kind of shitty for Tysha Renee Johnson um, to be pulling this stunt just days before the anniversary of my son's passing and his 30th birthday. And it's like, it's the kind of nut ass shit you on? Well, then go be on it.
Again, this was last night, before or after, because I don't know for sure. Okay. I didn't really get to look at the times. But before or after the fake YouTube thing breakup, this is what Jaguar Wright put on her backup channel, trying to be secretive about it. She didn't put it on her, not her backup channel, her Instagram page, her new Instagram that she created. I don't know if y'all knew about that, but we gonna definitely expose it now. Her backup Instagram page have like a little bit over 800 subscribers, and this is where she's putting this stuff at, and saying names and all type of stuff. So she's trying to do it on a low. All right. So this is what she was talking about with TJ. She thinks she's cheating on her, allegedly with Nosey Whole Live. It could be somebody else. But let's go ahead and continue.
I'm too old to be worried about keeping a motherfucker that don't want to be kept. And I'm definitely too dope to let somebody who slums for pussy in homeless shelters and drug addicts on the street, like, to let their negative opinion of me shake me in any way. Like, I actually think like some of these text messages that she just sent me was like on some, ooh, I'm gonna get you.
All right. Well, prove it. You said you was going to put text messages on to your community wall last night. You didn't do that. So prove it. Prove that she sent you text messages trying to intimidate you. Who could intimidate Jaguar Wright? So this is how I know this is just super fake. Right? It's fake. It's getting old. You're a narrator, bro. You're a narrator. I guess you added that to the Wikipedia. Add narrator. So this is how I look at you, like a narrator. I don't look at it like it's the truth, and maybe some truth in there. I can't prove what's true and what's false, but all we know is that this was staged and this was the setup for you to come up on YouTube and pretend that y'all broke up. So let's go ahead and continue this. Welcome everybody. Make sure you hit that like button. This is a video that Jaguar Wright put on her background Instagram page, thinking that nobody was going to find it or see it. All right. So let's go ahead and continue. She's talking about TJ. She's degrading her. She's saying that she's going to end up back in a shelter, slinging that thing, allegedly. And so let's go ahead and continue.
I've been exposing myself for years. There is absolutely nothing that anybody can say about me that I wouldn't be perfectly all right with saying about myself. But what's really fucked up is that she's trying to leave me fucked up. She's trying to run off with the money again. She's trying to run off with all of my information. She's trying to run off with my documents, run off with my recordings. She won't give me the name or the number to the landlord at the new place so I can make new arrangements. Like, she's doing the most.
You don't have the let me get my words right. You don't have the damn number to the landlord. That's because none of your motherfucking information is on any of that paperwork. That's what you're using her for. And then when you don't act right, allegedly, that's when she start putting this bond over your head and start saying that you're going to be homeless, according to Jaguar Wright. This is TJ's power move, allegedly. Now, that could be true. It could be some true aspects to it, but I can't believe the entire thing. I just can't. Now, they could have gotten an argument, but they damn sure didn't break up. All right. Allegedly, TJ collected more than $50 in super chats and super stickers, and Jaguar Wright allegedly collected cash apps as well. You guys paid for their next couple of days of rent. So, I mean, congratulations. Let's go ahead and continue. And like somebody said, the first is around the corner. So it's really going to be some SHIT in a minute, right? Let's go ahead and continue, y'all.
And all of this, hey Kai, yeah, I think me and TJ is over. Yeah, yeah. And I already know what she's going to say. She's going to say that I said a bunch of bad things about her family. She's going to say that I'm mean, that I'm diabolical, that I'm this and that I'm that. Yeah. I don't know. Apparently, TJ got a new girlfriend.
All right, so there we go right there. Apparently, TJ got a new girlfriend. Like, this could be another storyline. This could be what led up to the fake breakup. This could be the premise to what set up the whole stage. So we literally have to look at this like this is a movie. And she's a narrator because we cannot believe anything that comes out of her mouth. Unfortunately, she's lied too much without proof. She's twisted up truths and she made those into white lies. So let's go ahead and continue to see what she got to say. But she's now claiming that TJ is cheating on her. Okay, so let's continue.
I mean, she won't talk to me and tell me the truth. She ran away from home 3 times a day. And then the last time she came back pretending that she left her phone charger in here. I went and checked. She didn't. And I told her I'm done with crazy for the night. Like, she can keep all that crazy out there. You know? So I just got to raise some more money because all of the money that I get, I've spent to take care of us. I mean, you need to keep TJ in prayer. You know, you need to keep her in prayer. She the one out there in them streets doing whatever crazy stuff she's doing.
Yeah, so we don't know if she lying or not. We probably could just kind of assume that maybe they got into an argument and TJ said, I'm leaving, like she did in the last lives. Remember that live that they staged where she was leaving, I'm leaving, and then they were back together the next morning, the same script, different day. So this seems to be a pattern with them when they start to argue. Again, TJ leaves and says, I'm going to revoke your bond. They never do. They come online and act stupid, and then they come back together the next day after everybody think they broken up. So literally, you got to look at this like a movie. You can't take this too seriously because it's just, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. These fools are fools. Okay, these are clowns. So let's continue.
There's actually recordings of her, like the real her. She literally threatened to two-piece me on site earlier today on the phone with one of my friends. Like, you know what, two people, I mean, it's not even about keeping me a stash. I've been robbed of over $100,000 this year. People have done everything that they possibly can do to try to keep me. Oh no, TJ's not admitting to anything. What TJ did try to do was spin it on me and tell me that I was working with Denard to take the text messages and expose her for all of the messages that she deleted behind my back.
All right. So as y'all heard, we just got to break it down so we can avoid copyright. She basically saying that TJ believes that she's still talking to her former fake YouTube manager. And I guess TJ deleted messages between the fake manager and her, where she was talking behind Jaguar Wright back and allegedly cheating on Jaguar Wright. She deleted that out of her phone, and he has the messages still on his phone. So Jaguar was reaching out to him, talking about send me the messages or whatever, allegedly. So we don't know if that's true or false unless we see some text messages coming to the light. Now, TJ allegedly is saying that they are trying to Photoshop things together and make it look like she's cheating for the next storyline. So be aware of that as well. So if you see something coming out with this person, this imaginary woman that TJ is cheating with, then you know that's the newest storyline. Okay, I'm just wanted to put that out there. Juanita, welcome back, and thank you so much for being a member. Juanita, how you doing, girl? She said, I'm back, Karizma, and took some time from YouTube. Good. I joined also. Awesome. Thank you so much, Juanita. Appreciate your support. All right. Shout out to all of my members. And we're going to get right back into the video. If you're just joining, welcome. Make sure you hit the like button. All right. We are going over a video that Jaguar Wright secretly put on her new Instagram page that she created with a little over 800 followers. Of course, there will be more after this video because people will go over there to see what I'm talking about, to keep up with her. And she may not post as much. She may, in fact, create a third YouTube or a third IG. So just keep that in mind as well. Okay. So let's go ahead and continue the video.
I don't know. Denat says he's got these messages. I read all the messages the other day. I didn't think it needed to be addressed, but TJ got so upset about it. And then she turned around and told me, I actually have her live recorded saying that she thinks I'm working with Denat to destroy her. Now, let's be honest, Kai. Where that makes sense? That I'm working with Denat to fix these text messages to prove that she's been cheating on me. How does that make sense? Or does that not sound like somebody just lost their fucking mind?
So something is there. I may not believe everything that she's saying, but I believe something is there. Somebody DM'd you, DM TJ, something is there. I don't know who it could be. Again, it could be Nosey, allegedly. It could be another woman. It could be somebody completely different that we don't know. Or it could be a new storyline that they're waiting to go ahead and basically manifest. We'll see in a few days, right? So let's just continue and welcome everyone. Gemini, I see you. Jaguar is a hot mess. Yep. Her nose. Yep. You can tell the difference between allergies and when it's something else, right? Because allegedly that thing just be running all the time in certain conditions. So again, I don't know. And everything's alleged, but this is what she tried to put on her backup Instagram page. And we are exposing that here on this channel. Hit the like button. Let's continue.
This ain't the first time she done it, Kai. She did it on Messi's channel. That first fight at the very end, she actually had the audacity to lightweight insinuate that she thought I was working with Sean Davy Way to get her car repoed. So, I was working with Sean Davy Way to get the car repoed, but everybody knows that it wasn't me. Now I'm working with Denat on text messages that she deleted behind my back without me knowing. Please, somebody make that make sense.
Well, where would she come up with all this stuff from? Why would she even suspect that you're talking to these guys still that you claim that you are not talking to, but all they seem to do is be talking about TJ at this point. Like some of them have backed up from talking about you. Sean Dusty Way seem to just be targeting TJ at this point. So are you cool with him again? Are you cool with your fake manager again? We don't know, because that's how you get down. You always have something up your sleeve and you like to befriend your enemies. So we don't know what to expect from you, okay? But we could expect anything. That's what we can know. We can understand that just by studying Jaguar Wright, just by everything that she has shown us. We can assume that nothing's impossible when it comes to her. She would do the unthinkable, okay? And shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all, everybody watching. More than 240 people in the building. Appreciate y'all. Right, let's go ahead and continue.
Matter of fact, you know what, Kai? Because you're so like, I like your young.
So she stopped right there. Remember, we did a video on this channel about young, very young mentors. Well, it's men and women. I haven't done the video on the men yet. But right now we're going to focus on the women because she's trying to have that women caring for women group again. But she also targets young men. And you're going to see that here. And that's allegedly. You'll see that here in a second because we're going to go ahead and play that as well because they continue to talk about TJ as well. All right. So welcome, J Fam. You said she also put him in her tag for Cash Apps. Wow. She's a train wreck. Exactly, Juanita. I'm just going through these comments. I know I'm a little bit behind, but I'm going to go ahead and keep putting them on the screen for y'all. Appreciate y'all. All right. And we're going to continue to play the video. Let's go ahead and continue this.
Hold on a second.
Hey, what's up, Jack?
Not much.
I know, Jack. It's just these niggas.
You want to know what's sad?
What's get it off your chest, Jack? What's sad?
That I've done nothing what to do with it. But the truth is,
keep in mind, since there was some music in the background, I fast forwarded. All right. If you want to see the full video without any interruptions or commentary, please check out her backup Instagram page. It is Jaguar Wright Johnson. I don't know if I said that, but her new Instagram backup page is Jaguar Wright Johnson. You may be in a video because she has plenty of videos with TJ talking mess. I guess they thought we'll never see the videos or what. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue.
you remove me from that whole situation, and she looks like a basket case, and it's sad. And I know how hard it is to live this life up front, out front.
Mm-hmm.
But it's 10 times as hard for people who got a lot to hide.
Yeah.
But for her to start sitting there threatening me, talking about I'm gonna expose your truth, and your truth is worse than mine, and everything's content, and you do your big one, and you go run back to your husband, and you what's up, Kulu, and you go.
Wow, so she got all the ass kissers from YouTube over there, and it seems like they were there in the chat, supporting her. So that's very interesting. So, just keep that in mind. All right. Welcome everybody. Kim Mars, welcome, and thank you so much for being a member. You have been a member for about a month, so we appreciate you. Thank you for the support. She said, "Jag can relax. No one is checking for her toothless weak woman." Ooh wee. Also, watch her eyes looking up is creating a story. She is lying. Exactly. She always looking up, down, and all around, right? Yeah. Welcome, Janine. Yes, hit the like button. Thank you so much for reminding people who may have forgotten. Yes, hit the like button if you're enjoying the commentary, if you're enjoying the chat. We appreciate y'all over here. We're going to continue the video and continue our commentary. All right. If music pop up, we're going to skip it and then we're going to just keep on going. All right. So let's continue.
Run back to your husband because you just missed some dick and da-da-da. And I'm like, yo, who the fuck are you talking to, yo?
Mm-hmm. You think she feels some type of way because the last videos you was talking about Goomba, and that's where the temper tantrums come in at.
No, she acts the same way when they talk about the Candace too.
Wow. And welcome, Carvella. Appreciate you being here. And thank you so much for being a member. I think Carvella been a member for what, over a year? Okay, so I appreciate you here. You said, I am here. Hey, Karizma, and everyone in the chat. Yes, hey, girl. Hope you had a good day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, y'all, let's continue this video. I guess this is one of her supporters who's a young man. This ain't got nothing to do with you, but since you putting yourself on every platform that Jag on, you got your attention on this channel now, all right? So let's go ahead and continue.
She got it, yeah.
She's a jealous person, period. That's why she was with Naisha, because there was no competition. Didn't nobody want that bitch.
Sure enough didn't. She didn't really have no substance. So,
substance. Like she ain't got shit, and she's big as a motherfucking the Empire State Building. Ty told me herself. They had to get drunk to have sex with each other.
Well, if she that desperate, then that says more about TJ than it does about Naisha. And fat shaming does not make you look good or your body look good. We can put up a picture right here that shows that you are not the stallion. You're not the stallion that you think you are. I'm still trying to figure out how petty I want to be. if I just want to play the video or be a little bit petty right now. Give me a second. Let me look up that picture that I have though, because she loves to fat shame women. And this is what a lot of women do to each other. They project their insecurities on the next woman. All right. It's nothing wrong with being bigger. Of course, we want Black women to get into shape because that's number one. Diabetes, high blood pressure, and being overweight does affect our health in the Black community. All right, women and men. But to shame the next woman because they're a little bigger and that I guess makes her feel better, it's a real shame. So I just want to find this picture really quick. You It's several pictures that I have, Jag. Um, so I'm not gonna do that though. I'm not gonna do that. But what I will do is just remind you that you are not what you think you are either. So let's just keep this picture up here while we continue to play the video, okay?
I believe it. She's
Like,
not attractive,
listen
in my opinion.
to me. Ty literally told me herself recently that the only reason she was with Naisha was because she wanted to be superior in a relationship.
That shows, yeah.
I mean, her first female relationship that lasted for 11 years, she was with a woman who was a stud, and she was the film. That woman was also a drug addict. And
Everybody's a drug addict but you, right? It's like she thinks that she could just talk about anybody, their family, their kids, and nobody could say nothing about her. I don't understand that logic, but yeah, that's how she thinks, in my opinion, from studying her, from watching her, and observing what comes out of her mouth. That's exactly what she thinks. She's entitled to talk about anybody and violate them, but nobody's entitled to give their feedback or respond or even react organically to what she says about them. Let's continue and welcome everyone. I see y'all. I'm going down the comments. Okay. So if I missed you, then I'm maybe just heading to your comment here. I definitely appreciate y'all for sure. Mrs. Lady said, I know one thing. She lucky I wasn't on HH panel last night because I would have gave her the business. Woo. Ooh, ooh, ooh. She wasn't ready. Ooh, yeah. I don't know what went on anybody else panels because I don't mess with the panels, but I don't know. But it seemed like you were serious about what you said in this little chat right here. So I believe you. Willie the Pimp said it's really sad to see a woman that is so damn tormented. Right. Yep. So let's go ahead and continue. And I see y'all. Welcome, D. Welcome to the membership. I appreciate you. There is a wealth of videos here, so you will enjoy it. And if y'all got any feedback for the members only videos, if y'all want me to do members only podcasts as well, deep dives, celebrity news, let me know because I'll do that extra stuff for my members. I appreciate y'all. All right. Thank you so much. And let's welcome D to the membership. All right. And let's continue.
they went through all of that shit that people in relationships with drug addicts go through until it ended.
Mm-hmm.
And then she decided that after being a femme for 11 years, she didn't want to be a femme anymore. She wanted to be a dime because she wanted to be in control.
Mm-hmm.
So she picked up Naisha at the homeless shelter.
And that's fucking sad.
And it's
like you turn that trash into.
Why is she so intimidated by Naisha? I don't get why she's talking about her so much like this. Like, okay, I understand there's going to be some beef with exes or whatever and their new partner sometimes, but my goodness, she just won't get over it. Like, if you feel like you so much skinnier and look so much better than Naisha, then why are you so intimidated and insecure? Like, you keep bringing this lady up. What is your issue? You mad because she got a little attention from your enemy and that people sent her donations and that she continues to post videos, I guess? Or is it something deeper? Is this a script so y'all can continue to keep this going? Okay, please let us know. We're gonna find out anyway, right? So shout out to y'all who watching the video. Let's continue. Make sure you hit the like button if you are enjoying the channel and the commentary on even the live chat. Shout out to everybody in the live chat. Yvette, welcome. Yvette said, hello, I'm late, but here, girl. Hey, girl. Welcome. You said Jag as does everything she accuses other. Yep. She's a major projector. Carvella said, nope, no joke. She needs to be put in a full Nelson with both of her legs in a pretzel. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. That is hilarious. That visual. It's Miss Beckable. Welcome. Welcome back. She said, yes, she accuses people of doing the exact things she does. Yep, she sure do. Yvette hit the like. Yeah, hit the like button, y'all. It is free. It is freezy. Yep. Straight up. You said anytime she says the truth. Yep, exactly. Thank you so much, D, for your super chat. Said donation for you for your study. Thank you. I wish you success in this life. Appreciate that. Definitely appreciate the good vibes and good energy. All right. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. We appreciate you and for being a new member as well. Hey, Kim Trail, welcome. It's Miss Beckaboo. Thank you so much for your super chat. She said, love your channel. Your voice relaxes me. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Make sure I keep my voice right, you know? All right. So let's go ahead and continue the video.
Housewife. She already knew, and that's why she regrets it and didn't want to publicize it. And she fucked up.
She didn't want to be embarrassed.
Right. And
but you know what's
then
really fucked up? I'm gonna tell you what's even more fucked up than all of that.
What?
That she wasn't honest with me about her feelings for me from jump.
Mm.
Wait. Because from jump, you told us that this is what you said. Allegedly, TJ fell in love with you. You didn't want to be in a relationship, but because she was pushing it, you decided to get in a relationship with her for YouTube. So y'all could start basically hustling together to make money. Now you're changing it up and you using people who don't even know what the hell's going on to basically support what you're talking about. But what you're talking about does not make any sense. Okay, let's continue because that's what I'm getting. You feel me? I don't know what to think at this point. It's really, really ludicrous. So let's go. Let's continue.
Mm-hmm. Now this is the wackest thing. You come here telling everybody you hadn't really been following me. You just happened to see it, and you were a fan of mine from back in the day, and you came in to help. So then why were you sitting there telling me how the night that I got released from jail, the whole family was happy and everybody was crying and they were so excited and so happy. Everybody was happy except for Naisha, she said. And then she went up in the bathroom and rubbed one out.
Oh God. Okay. Bear with us on this one. Okay. Whatever she's talking about, she basically said that, wow, TJ was with Naisha. This is disgusting to me. My stomach. Okay. She said that Naisha was mad that TJ was supporting Jag allegedly. And then Naisha was downstairs or something and TJ went upstairs and like Jag said to rub one out. So I'm not going to even get into what that means, read between the lines. It's TMI, honestly. Nobody want to hear that. Nobody give a damn about you and TJ and what y'all got going on is not attractive. Y'all not attractive and this look crazy, but okay, let's continue.
She was so excited that I was out of jail. Like your bitches in the house downstairs and you upstairs masturbating, thinking about me. Clearly, there was more involved. Then she finally just admitted that she's had a crush on me all of this time and she's always wanted to be with me, you know. And then she finally admitted that one of my songs was her like, fuck you, I'm not feeling you song to Naisha.
She had an infatuation with you from the jump.
And she said that.
Well, if she had an infatuation with her from the jump, then why did she agree to be with her and to be romantic with her and to be public with her and to say that she loved her and give her a pet nickname, my beloved, that TJ is now asking Jaguar not to call her because she realized that Jaguar called Solar my beloved as well. So that name is not really special to you. Again, it's a pet name because she believes you are her pet, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and continue. Make sure you hit that like button. You said, have y'all seen her armpit hair? I ain't seen that mess. Don't want to see it either, but Lord have mercy. That don't even I'm visualizing. It don't look right, right? It's not a pretty I don't want to see that. But let me know if you talk about Jag or somebody else, okay? You said, oh my God, that picture, and why is Jag speaking on TJ's life? That's what I'm saying. Right? This gonna end bad. TJ think this is all a game, but this is gonna be end bad because she just allowed her to disrespect her and her family and to spit on her ex-partner and what they had going on. So she has no respect for anybody, right? She has no respect for anybody. You said Naisha looks way better. Man, right. At least she's not, she doesn't have, it doesn't seem like she has a bad attitude. I don't know her. I don't wish nothing on anybody, but at this point, we don't know who truthful and who not. And people are going to support Naisha because they know it pissed you off. So be it. You get everything you deserve. You just mad because she's getting that attention. Anybody that get more attention than Jag, if you are the hot topic, she gets really jealous. So I believe she's jealous of the attention, the newfound attention that TJ is getting, that Naisha is getting, and she wants to downgrade and make TJ feel bad whenever she's around her to let her know that she is the celebrity, quote. You know what I mean? Welcome, Princess D. You said Jag always talking about someone's looks, like she is a beauty queen. Dude should not be talking either with his, yeah, you a whole guy, a whole man. That's what I'm talking about. Talking about a woman. She only, again, she only associate herself with feminine men. This is what I noticed too. So if they're feminine, if they like talking about women, their wigs, their weight, that's who she associate with. Women hating men. So keep that in mind too. She has a certain male that she's attracted to, and more than likely they're feminine or they're younger and impressionable or both. Okay. So let's go ahead and continue.
Every time. No, I didn't realize that until I played it earlier today. And she's singing every word and she's on. And I'm like, damn, you must have seen this shit a lot. She was like, oh, this is a song that I would play for Naisha when she would get on my fucking nerves and I just wanted to be left alone. So you've had this kind of invisible relationship with me and my music for all of this time. You know that the bitch that you with knows all of this shit. And you decided that you was going to come here to Texas, fall in love with me, and tell her and think that she wasn't going to go ballistic?
It's funny how oblivious she's acting to it when it was more than likely her plan. Like you say, TJ's so dumb, right? So how could she come up with such an intriguing plan? How could she manipulate you, Jaguar? You the one pulling the strings. You the one with the ulterior motive. So how could she, not knowing how you truly get down, how could she truly manipulate you and have all these plans and did all this and did all that? You always the victim. Same strategy, different day. You always play the victim after you were a main participant in the BS. All right, let's continue. And welcome everybody. Appreciate y'all. I'm going through the comments. So if I haven't reached you yet, don't worry. More than likely I will. All right. Hit the like button. Appreciate y'all watching. Let's continue.
That don't make no sense.
Mm-hmm. Because that's a lie. She knew she was going to go ballistic. That's why she deleted them recordings with all the proof. And that would have disclosed everything. And that's when you knew then. And you knew then. You knew.
But you know what though?
Wow.
People make mistakes.
He don't know that he is just a puppet. You just a puppet playing a role in a puppet show. That's a part of the circus. These younger and smaller people that just pop up, they're just puppets. They're not content creators. They're just puppets. People that Jag knows she could use, that she has tied to her strings because of how they worship her, right? Princess D said, Hag jealous of Naisha. Yeah. She just jealous of anybody who gets more attention than her, you know? Daughter of the Most High God, welcome back. You said, I'm late, but I'm here. Yeah, definitely. And make sure you catch the replay so y'all can see this from the very beginning. You know, they try to stop this truth, and it's not going to stop. The commentary is not going to stop. Nobody hurting nobody. All I do is give my commentary, and that thing cut deep. Encourage NYC, welcome, said Jack must make Naisha appear unattractive so TJ doesn't return or regret her. Yeah, she's basically insecure about TJ going back to Naisha, which we know will eventually happen once this ends, right? It's already ended. They're just playing a role at this point. So we know that allegedly in the background, TJ and Naisha are still talking. And allegedly, TJ is now talking to Nosey Ho live. So I don't know if that's true. I don't have proof of that. But this is based on what Jaguar Wright has said in several live videos and videos that she's uploaded to TNJ and uploaded to her channel. Okay. So let's go ahead and continue. All right.
They do.
And I was in a space where I wanted to believe for her more than I believed in her.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
It does.
Like when you believe in someone, they have your confidence, they have your trust. But she started breaking that nearly from the second that she got here. I mean, you heard in that recording that King Payne kept playing and kept cutting up and kept playing and kept cutting up. You heard me say, I wanted to go back to jail to get away from all of the craziness.
What person in their right mind would really say something like that? Oh, take me back to jail to get away from all the craziness. You going actually to the craziness in jail. What are you talking about? Do you really think that she would prefer jail over hotel hopping, even though that's not even healthy or safe? But do you think she prefers jail hopping, being in an Airbnb over being in jail? Or do she prefer jail over that? Come on now. She just be saying anything, in my opinion. She just be talking out of her behind. Welcome, Kim. She just be talking out of her behind. You said she knows TJ sneaks and calls Naisha trying to go back. Yep. Allegedly, that's the rumor. Yep. Carvella said everybody was not always honest with her when she is not honest with herself. Go figure. Exactly. Who the hell gonna be honest with her? She lie most of the time. 98% lies, 2% truth. Come on now. It's Miss Becca said TJ is a compulsive cheater. They both cheaters too. Cheaters attract cheaters, allegedly. Yep. So let's go ahead and continue, y'all.
Because after the second time, she said to me, if I didn't do things the way she wanted me to do things, she was going to take her name off the bond and I could just go back to jail. I'm like, when it take me to fuck back to jail now, you ain't got to threaten me.
Well, you ain't no hangman. You definitely ain't going to abide by nobody. That's
like, she was on that shit from day one. But I'm like, it's a lot. There's a lot of stress going on. There's a lot of stuff in the car I got took. Then, then the money dried up. And all of that was done to try to force her to go back.
All right. And I appreciate the Cash App. I won't say y'all name because people be stalking, okay? But I definitely appreciate the Cash App from C. All right. And then somebody left a super sticker yesterday as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. You definitely are noticed. So thank you for the extra support and going above and beyond when you don't have to. Appreciate your support of my commentary and the channel. Okay. Just wanted to shout y'all out. So let's go ahead and continue. And shout out to everybody who have sent super chats, super stickers. All right. Appreciate y'all too. Let's go ahead and continue.
But she doubled down and stayed. I didn't make her stay. She said she wanted to. This is where she wanted to be. And I had embraced her and I had already stepped out into this. But then you want to sit up there and start making a big deal about the Candace. You know what that was. Then you want to start making a big deal about my husband. Like we were watching that show, The Ultimatum, on
Mm-hmm.
Netflix the other day. You know that show?
Nah, I'm gonna tune in though. What's it
Right.
about?
So basically, it's where a couple, one of them wants to get married, the other one doesn't, and so they come to this like resort retreat, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and they sit with a bunch of other couples who are in the same situation. One want to get married, one don't, and they swap couples
Mm-hmm.
to see what another view of life
Come.
could look like with people that want the same thing that you want, into the same thing that you into, and then you go back to your original person, see how it works.
All right. And thank you so much, Carvella, for the super chat. Okay. Appreciate your support. Hope you don't mind me shouting you out using your name that you have here on YouTube. But appreciate y'all. Appreciate the love and support. We're going to keep it going. All right. Leave your thoughts while we are live. We are live. You are here in the moment right now. And shout out to everybody who's going to catch the replay. But shout out to y'all in the live chat. Leave your thoughts so you can get engaged in the conversation. Let's talk about it. Let's continue.
With them now, knowing that there's this whole other thing that happened. And then after all of that, you got to make the decision on whether or not you want to marry the person or not.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the whole
They.
premise of the show.
Mm-hmm.
And we're sitting there watching it. And she said, yeah, I could never be on that show. And I'm like, well, why not? Because I could never watch my person be with anybody else. I could never do that. I'm too jealous for that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do jealousy.
Right.
I
Then that
don't
means
believe
you
in
have
it.
to.
Did she just say she don't do jealousy? Wow. Now, what do you call it? Envy? What exactly do you call it? Because when you talk about TJ's ex, like you do, that shows that you are possibly jealous and you do have some type of envy towards her. That's what it's telling me. So I don't know. Let's continue though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't believe in jealousy. I think it's a waste of time. Like, what's the point in being jealous of another person?
Right.
It seems stupid to me. There has never been a time where, in my adult life, when I was a kid, yeah, I had those stupid moments when I was a kid. But as an adult, there has never been a time where I've been so jealous of another human being that it forced me to do something stupid or say something stupid or be mean or whatever.
Oh man, I don't even know what to say about this. She just So she said, "You're never mean, Jag. You never act out of character. You never say something out of jealousy. You just perfect. You really think that you are on the highest standard. Like I don't get it. You think you top shelf." Uh, let's continue. Let's continue.
Uh, if I'm mean to you, it's because you got it coming and you had it coming and you deserved it. Like, that's
Right.
me. I'm not, I don't need to make up excuses for my behavior. But at the end of the day, that's just what I'm getting back to. It's like Ty she has the ability to be a wonderful person, but the truth is that she's a very broken person.
Yeah. It's
Uh,
something called arrested development. You know.
Exactly. And from all of the abuse that she suffered in her family, because she was SA'd a lot in her family, a lot.
Yeah.
She,
Unfortunately.
her like her whole life, very, very, very complicated. Um, just mom and dad were never married because dad was already married and mom was the side joint that got pregnant, and she was raised in all of that chaos and
Dang. So this is love when you just talk about the person you're allegedly with like a dog. Man, that is so crazy. That's so crazy. Mm-mm-mm. So you gonna talk about your girl like a dog to these men. It's wild. It's definitely Wow. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, thank you so much for the super chat, Kay. Appreciate you. And yeah, no problem. No problem. You know, I definitely got to watch shouting out the cash apps because I know some people have different names and stuff like that. So we want to protect y'all at all costs. You know what I mean? So I appreciate your support of me and the channel. All right. So let's continue. Before I do that, daughter of the Most High God said the amount of yes man on YouTube, man, for real, that go along with her is BS. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it is ridiculous how many yes men and yes women there are on here, right? Carvella said, that is cool. It's fine. You can shout it out. Hey, any and every time. All right, cool, Carvella. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue, y'all. And I'm going to try to get to every comment. I may not be able to, but I'm going to try my best. Please don't take it personal. I want to try to get all y'all up here because I appreciate y'all. But let's go ahead and continue, okay?
Then she was molested, and then she was SA'd, and then she had a baby at 15. Like, the hits just never stopped. Right. Then she got involved with a woman when she was 17 years old, who was 10 years older than her, who, you know, is who she had her first lesbian relationship with. You know, like, her whole life has just been about assimilating, not really asserting herself, but just assimilating. Mm-hmm. And a person who assimilates doesn't really work well with someone who doesn't. Right. You know, and it's just sad because I really do love her. This is unhealthy. Like, she done ran away from home 25 times in the past 2 months.
So now it's 25 times in the past 2 months. Y'all only been together for about 2 months. So during that time, you saying most of the time that TJ has been there, she has been trying to run from you. That is not a compliment. Some things you got to keep to yourself because that makes you look bad. Why everybody always running from you? What negative qualities do you have to make people repulsive? Like, to make them look at you as if they need to get away. They need some air. You're overbearing. You're overbearing. You don't let people speak. You interrupt them. You tell them how to think and speak a lot of the time, right? D says she needs to stop focusing nonstop on people being SA. Yeah, what is with that? What's her obsession over that? It started when she was with Nosey, with the Jennifer thing. What is your obsession over that? When allegedly you didn't even go to the police for the incident that you claimed happened to you with your sister's husband, but you never filed a police report. Isn't that like crazy? You never sued anybody. You didn't sue Common. You said it about Common too. You didn't sue him because certain things don't have a statute of limitations. I know in New York, the SA don't. So why you never sued anybody? So allegedly. So let's go ahead and continue. All right. And welcome Ahmad. Ahmad said Jag constantly talks. Yeah, I don't get that. This was just last night, Yoli. Welcome. This was just last night, and this was actually on her Instagram, her backup Instagram page. So you're not going to see this on her YouTube channel. You won't see it anywhere else on YouTube. She was on her backup Instagram page that she created not so long ago. All right. Princess D said T should have never told Jag about the kids. Right. She sees how she degrades kids and doesn't care. Yeah, she don't care about no one but herself. Right. Welcome back, Shondalyn. Welcome back, Uncle J Bird. Uncle J Bird said hit the like button. Yes, y'all. Hit the like button for me, please. Appreciate y'all. Shondalyn said Jag, no, she gets jealous of any female that associates with Goomba. Then she just go on a few people, live shows talking about a young woman who allegedly was with or cheating or whatever involved with Goomba, allegedly. Right? But you not jealous, but you worried about Goomba and who he messing with and who he talking with. Why does that concern you? Why is it any of your business when you with a whole woman? I don't understand that. So yeah, TJ has a right to feel some type of way because you keep on bringing up Goomba, you keep on talking about him, and now you're chasing after all the women that he allegedly spoke to or whatever. If anybody gave him money, why do you care? You getting money from this issue in this situation too. Why do you care who he talked to, who he get money from, who take him out on dates? Why do you care about that? You would TJ. You put TJ over Goomba, right? TJ is the prize. You didn't want him. You don't want a man. So why do you care? Why do you talk about him every day? Why is your second Instagram page Jaguar Wright Johnson? Right? So let's continue, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Like after
And
a
that's what she's.
while, huh?
I was gonna say that's what she's used to with Naisha. And didn't y'all say y'all set rules of y'all relationship, and you can't keep breaking them? You in this relationship, a healthy one at least, is about compromise. You gotta compromise, and if you coming in with different notions in the relationship, it's gonna be dysfunctional. And being in the public eye is not for the weak. It's not for the weak.
But what's
It's not.
worse than that is you take all of that energy and then you tell me that I'm working with Tanat to take you down.
Who?
What?
Right. To take you down. That's that. It's either projection or like, come on now, for what? That's the op. Y'all just debunked them of it. That nigga.
Man, she love her yes mans, right? How would he know anything? How would he know what Jaguar is doing behind the scenes? Who she talking to? Who she still talking to behind the scenes, DMing, emailing? How would he know? He just running his mouth, trying to get some clout from the situation. Don't really give a damn either. And let's continue, right? Carvela says, so correct. Who does that? A narcissist like Jag liar, not right, but wrong, right. Exactly. Let's continue, y'all.
A few days ago.
Listen to me. Everybody that I'm beefing with right now, most of the reason why I'm beefing is because of her.
Right. Hello. She came out the blue.
I don't know who background that is, but I hear kids or something. I don't know. I hear something. Maybe a TV or something, but yeah, let's continue, y'all.
Now you
Crazy.
got people sliding in your DMs, talking about, hey, can I send you pics? And I'm not doing all that. And I'm the fucking celebrity. She's starting to sound a lot like my husband.
Mm-hmm. That came through my head.
Getting turned out on that quick fame, that instant fame. Mm-hmm. Now all of a sudden.
That's a shame before God. People can't handle it like I used. Just like it's about you.
I appreciate the fact that she's running off with all of my phone numbers, all of my contacts, all of my recordings that she has in those devices. Like she wouldn't even give me my son's phone number. My son's phone number is in that phone.
And that makes you dread a person like that malicious shit.
No, my thing is if you leave, and that's fine, leave. But there's no need for you to leave with all of my things, especially considering that I've been financially supporting you all summer long.
So where is she getting this money from? Or do she mean by the cash apps, or is she actually getting a check from somewhere that we don't know about? Right? And why is it that you could support everybody else but yourself? Right? Hotel to hotel, to Airbnb, to Holiday Inn. Why you can't support yourself and get yourself stable and get yourself a house or something? Since you got all this money, why are you wasting thousands of dollars on hotel rooms and Airbnbs? Allegedly, it's so that you could keep it off record. You need somebody so that you can use them to be the front man or the front woman to appear like they have the money. But where are you getting checks from? How have you been supporting somebody with thousands of dollars if you supposedly doing bad, right? Or is it that you're not reporting something to the IRS? Let's continue.
Right. It
Like,
was
we don't
only
talk
right.
about it, but
Mm-hmm.
a bulk of all cash apps I received went straight to her.
Mm-hmm. And I know y'all shared them. Come on
Wait a
now.
minute, share. I'm the one that's providing.
Right. Come on now. That's the fucked up part about it. That.
Every day I get up and grind every day, and then I can't
Mm-hmm.
get no help to do the stuff that we need to do. Like today, I had a phone call that I needed to make about a deal that I was setting up. It would have been a nice deposit either tonight or tomorrow, but she was going with the phone all day, and I didn't have a number. And he's not on social media like that. So, and the person that he connected me through is out of the country on vacation.
That's a lot. Really? So how is it that if she took all the phones again, we have to think with common sense at this point. If she took all the phones, why were you able to go onto YouTube live and argue back and forth with her for more than 2 hours? The same phone you use for Wi-Fi, you could use for Wi-Fi calling. You could have called whoever you needed to call on Wi-Fi. You had a phone because you were on YouTube live. So how is it that she took all your belongings and all your phones and everything in the change bag and all this stuff and you was on YouTube live? Let's continue.
All I had
So
was
she.
his office number, and the only
Mm-hmm.
number he had was that one. And he does not talk on social media. So you
Mm-hmm.
just ruined that deal for me that could have provided some money, because we're still trying to raise money to get her in a car, but I still got living expenses that I got to pay for. I got 2 grown adult women that I got to feed. We got this, we got that.
Did she just say she had 2 grown adult women that she had to feed? Who is that? Was she referring to herself and TJ, or was she referring to 2 different adult women? See, she's not specific when it comes to telling the truth because she don't want us to know the details, because more than likely these are made up information, made up details. Mm-mm-mm. Ahmad said Jag is broke. Mm-mm-mm. D says she remembers details, so she absolutely know her son phone number. Yeah. She got good attention to detail, don't she? But she just tell you what you want to hear, whether it's the truth or not. She'll mix, like I said, mix a little bit of truth with 98% lies, 2% truth. Right. Carvella says she a broke liar. Exactly. So let's continue, y'all.
Got boom, got that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
shoot, I made an Uber Eats delivery today, and she left. I paid for everything, and she left before I could get the rest of the order. Talking about, oh yeah, when the money clears, I'll send it back to you. All because you mad that
Mm-hmm.
people are talking about you, that people are saying that they got things to expose you. Why are you so pressed if it ain't true?
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's literally this morning, I'm like, I don't want to hear no negative shit. I don't want to hear anything negative. If it's something good, I want to hear it. If it's not good, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear you complain about your kids. I don't want to hear you complain about your family. I don't want to hear you complain about the internet. I don't want to hear you complain about the trolls. Like, only bring me positive shit, because I'm right now, I'm like on this whole spiritual cleanse where I am not trying to allow like any negative shit in my, because all that shit does is block blessings.
So you just been extra positive for the last, what, 6 months? Have you been positive on your positive tips since the beginning of the year? Or have you been on drama since the very beginning, falling out with literally everybody, content creators to influencers to bloggers? You just fell out with everybody since January 1st, 2023, maybe since December. So how have you been positive? How are you knowing all these, all this wisdom, but you don't apply it, but you steady in some drama, trying to talk about you positive, right? You paint the picture of who you want to be, but that's not what your action shows. It's really screwed up. You have a warped impression of yourself, a warped ideal of yourself, right? You're like reimagining yourself to be something that you're completely not. You're only that in your head. Let's continue.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But if you got a person that's working in a positive and the person next to you is constantly in a negative, it's going to cut you off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, what I told her was, if you don't want to hear my honest opinion about the shit that you say out of your mouth, then don't say certain things to me out of your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you don't want my honest opinion about how I feel about your children, don't talk to me about your kids.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. She think being abusive is being honest. You know what I mean? So like she said, don't talk to her about your kids if you don't want her talking about your kids. Ooh wee. Let's continue.
Yeah. I go through that with my moms, but I love her though.
And it's
Yeah.
cool. And it's so cool. But the thing is, like you want to tell me all this crazy shit because you want emotional sympathy.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I don't give it to you the way you want it, you lash out at me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a mushy person and I'm not a frivolous person. I am not frivolous with my emotions. I only pour my emotions into what requires that kind of energy.
Right.
So if you done ran away from home 25 times in the past 2 months, if we go out with my cousins and we're all sitting around waiting for you to get back for a whole fucking hour on 4th of July because you went wandering off because you had an attitude about some shit that Naisha did.
So why are you still with her? If y'all having all these issues and problems and you breaking up every other day and she walking out and she threatening to revoke your bond and you talking about her kids, and if she don't want you talking about her kids, then don't tell you nothing about her life. Like, why are y'all together? Why are y'all together? I guess it's just for cash apps and clout, right? CNC, cash apps and clout. So let's continue.
So you just gonna ruin everybody's night, and we all gotta sit around and wait for you. And you living with me and my family.
Mm-hmm. And she fucking with everybody else. See, that's when she needs to heal that undealt. She needs to disconnect from Naisha. She's still low key.
I don't think
She
it
has it.
has anything to do with Naisha.
Wait, but you just said that it had everything to do with Naisha. Now you saying that you don't think it has anything to do with Naisha when you was just talking about her half the time during this live. I'm really confused. So then when somebody else bring her up because you've been talking about her and repeating her name so much, now it has nothing to do with it. Oh, okay. All right. Let's continue. And welcome, Yoli. Let's continue.
Not anymore.
Everything with it. It's just undealt
It's
with
deeper. It's
things.
deeper than that. It's deeper than
Arrested development within her.
absolutely. And I think she definitely needs to feel validated in some way. Like, I don't care who you are. Don't nobody want to hear the person that they with. Ask them every morning, are you sure you really love me? Are you sure you really care about me? Why me? Are you sure you really want to be with me? I'll understand. I'll just pack up my things and I'll get out of your way because I know, like, nigga, I haven't even had a cup of coffee and you already staging a breakup.
Did y'all just hear that? Did y'all just hear what she just said? She just said, I haven't even had a cup of coffee and you're staging a breakup. Like we already said, that thing was staged. Okay. Let me bring it back just a little bit.
Out of your way because I know, like, nigga, I haven't even had a cup of coffee and you already staging a breakup. I ain't say shit. But I tell you one thing, it's extremely unattractive. Because what you're saying to me is I'm not doing enough to show you that you're loved, that you're wanted.
Absolutely.
But when I go out of my way to do those things and I keep hearing that same broken record, oh, that's not about me anymore. That's about you.
Right.
Because I shouldn't have to convince you verbally over and over again if I'm showing you every day.
How are you showing her every day that you love her when y'all cussing out each other? You calling her stupid, you making fun of her teeth, all type of stuff. Says she was dingy and skin was blotty and puffy when you met her and stuff, acting like you really bettered her. Did you better her? Did you make the situation worse? Did you better her family structure or did you make it worse? Did you better her relationship or even acquaintance or did you better anything in her life? With her acquaintances, her ex, anybody. What have you made better, Jaguar? What the hell have you made better? That's what we want to know. Right. And welcome, Get Money. She said, Jag is insane in the membrane. Exactly. Welcome, everyone. Make sure you hit that like button. We got to have over 300 people in the building. Let's continue.
I love you.
And I love you. Your bitch stole all your money every week, and all I did was make it happen and get it back.
It's because when somebody's so used to something for all that time, they can't get used to something good. It's like they're questioning the goodness. It's like,
I've heard that plenty from her. You too good to be true. I don't believe you. I see the way you treat other people. You gonna treat me the same way. Why? That's how you see the way I treat my enemies. See, that's the most telling part right there.
Right. Don't
I
become
see the way you treat other people. You're absolutely right. You've seen the way I treat my family, my real friends, and my real enemies. But you're not talking about how good I am to people. You're only talking about what I'm like on the other side. So why is that all you're thinking about? Like I told her, if you don't want me to see you as an enemy, you need to stop doing enemy looking shit.
You already talking about her like she is the enemy, like she already cheated, like you got proof of this, and you allegedly you're reaching out to your fake YouTube manager, your ex fake YouTube manager who y'all did not block on the TNJ channel because he keep popping up on y'all panel, so y'all some liars. But you allegedly are reaching out to him to try to get TJ text messages that she allegedly sent between her and this fake manager, talking about other women and cheating on you allegedly. So let's go ahead and continue.
Like that whole situation with the not in the text messages, she erased the proof.
That makes somebody skeptical.
Like whatever that bitch sent you during that live that she didn't show up to the last Wednesday meeting.
Right, Carvella. He sounds just as slow and disillusioned as she does. A certified ass kisser. He just need a stamp. Just stamp an ass on his head because you are an ass kisser, a yes man with no backbone who looking for clout that you not gonna get. Let's see how long you're a moderator on that channel because according to the rumors, moderators last between 1 month, 1 to 2 months, maybe less. Let's continue.
The one that the Isotona girl didn't show up to. Her and TJ was texting. right there that whole time. I wasn't paying attention because I was busy cabling up on the live. And she showed me, she said, look, she sent me something. I was like, well, she sent you. And she turned the phone away. She was like, it's nothing. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Then she doesn't tell me until almost 2 days later that she deleted the pictures that the girl sent. But why would you delete the pictures? You told me.
Allegedly a woman sent TJ some flirty pictures. Ooh la la. So that's allegedly what Jaguar is so mad at. Somebody allegedly sent sent TJ some photos, some risque photos. So this is what she mad at. I don't know. Maybe she had, I don't know, body adi or something. I don't know. So yeah, ooh la la. Let's go ahead and continue.
You told me you didn't trust this bitch. So why would you delete the pictures? Oh, well, she was telling me about her dad, and I was just trying to gain her trust so she could tell me this. Yeah, but ain't nobody asked you to do no covert ops.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody asked you to try to play double agent.
Well, and this is the second time, and why she keep doing op shit? Come on now.
It's feeling kind of oppish. It's feeling like you and your girlfriend had a plan and you came here and realized how dope I was and you fell in love with me and you didn't want to leave, but you didn't want to ever have to admit the truth. And all the people around you who knew have been squeezing and squeezing and squeezing, and now it done got too tight. And maybe you have been in those DMs talking to those girls because you've been looking for an out plan because you're afraid of what I might do to you when I find out the truth.
Ooh, violent much? So she basically said that TJ allegedly went out the house because Jag found out that she was allegedly cheating on her and was sending back and forth pictures or collecting photos from women who are now interested in TJ because of the clout that she has received from being allegedly with Jaguar Wright. So again, maybe some truth there to the DMs and maybe something there, but again, that breakup was staged. So yeah, let's continue.
Mm-hmm.
What's really interesting is I already know. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. You know, when you get to a certain age, it hurts the same, but it doesn't last as long. Like when relationships end when you get older, that pain, it leaves a lot faster, and probably because you know you got less time on earth. So you're not going to waste that time. You're going to push forward. And
she don't know if she want to be positive or she want to keep up the BS. I guess this makes her feel better to sound positive, to try to make herself look good. Because again, with narcs, it's all about outward appearance and what people think of them. That's their main thing. They want people to think good thoughts of them, and they attack anybody who think otherwise. And if you're not a yes man, then they don't like you. You got to be a groupie. You got to kiss their ass. You got to worship them. You got to tell them anything they want to hear, even if it's not true, to even get along with them. You got to sacrifice your integrity, your honesty, how you feel, your personal feelings to basically accommodate for them and their weird personality disorder. So let's go ahead and continue. Over 321 people in the building. Make sure you hit that like button if you're enjoying the commentary. Again, this is a video that was found on Jaguar Wright's backup Instagram page where she has a little over 800 followers. Okay, so she's putting things over there, calling people out, saying names. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue.
Like just for the past 4 or 5 days telling me I need to go get some dick and I miss dick and and I need to go back to my husband and blah, 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 blah. Which is funny because last night when we was talking, we went out, went to the store, take a quick stroll. I was talking to her about how bad I felt about my husband. because I knew he was weak, but I didn't know how crazy his jealousy was over me. And that just drove him to do all of this shit that he's done this year.
So everybody that you were with, y'all broke up because they were jealous. Yeah, right. Okay. Welcome, Princess D. Princess said, we knew the breakup was staged. Exactly. She had this live on her backup IG that most don't know about. Right. Then they went on YouTube with their performance. Exactly. That's exactly, in my opinion, what happened. Word for word. Right. Willie the Pimp said, who this strawberry head ass looking ninja? Right. Looking for clout. Maybe want to date Jaguar. Maybe like cougars or something. Let's continue.
And now these motherfuckers got him handled up. He's fucked. He's fucked. And I'm like, I don't want to see the same thing happen to you. I don't want to see you get caught up in your emotions. I don't want to see them catch you out there and then take it and spin it and turn it and twist you up in it. I don't want that for you. I said, but make no mistake about it. The second that I declared this walk with God and I said, this is what I was doing, nothing is more important than that. And if it comes down to you and God, then you lose. And I'm like, I just don't want you to end up like my husband. So now all of a sudden, there's rumors out there now that she's been in her DMs on Instagram talking to bitches. Like,
there it is. There it is. She mad because she believes that TJ is cheating on her. But I thought you had all the confidence in the world, right? You Jaguar Wright. You a celebrity. So why are you showing an ugly, insecure side with anybody? Because I thought TJ was stupid. This is what she said out her mouth. She was calling her all type of things. She don't have no brain. She dumb. Her teeth, this and that. She came when you first seen her. She was in a dingy white tee that was stretched at the neck, allegedly, and all this stuff. So why are you mad about people DMing TJ? I guess you thought nobody would find her attractive or something. Maybe some people do. I don't know what they sipping on, but you never know. It could be a setup as well. It could be a lie. Again, this could be the next script. So we'll see where this goes. But let's go ahead and continue. Y'all hit the like button and we will continue.
and I mean, it's not like she didn't tell me that chicks had been like sending her, little bird calls. And I was like, that's exactly how it started with my husband. Shit ain't go left until he started responding.
TJ, TJ, you gotta tread lightly when you getting caught up. I'm telling you, in this public eye, and Jag, just protect your peace, Jag.
Yeah, somebody need to take his phone. He probably on his mama cell phone plan. Okay, you on the family plan. You need to get up off collecting charges on your mama phone and go to bed. Go to bed. Why are you up on this grown woman, almost 50 years old? What you nothing but probably 25 or under? Why are you up in this mess? You bored, ain't got nothing to do. No chores. You ain't got nothing to do. Okay. The trash ain't full. You ain't got to take the trash out. Let's continue, yo.
I know you gotta move how you gotta move purposefully.
Look, she done ran off with the car. She done ran off with the phone. She done ran off with my contacts. She done ran off with my shit. She done ran off with every fucking thing and is refusing to turn any of it over.
She gonna come back.
Huh?
She took all her shit. You
Yeah.
sure she not gonna come back?
No, she took all her shit.
And she took your shit with her.
Well, she took all the phones and all of my contact information. I got files in there. I got docs in there. I got all kind of recordings, like all my, like the simple fact that I asked you to give me all my numbers and you know my son's numbers in there and I need to call him back and you ran off with his number.
Mm-hmm.
If I could show you these text messages, real disrespect.
Mm-hmm. So you don't
Real
know where she at?
disrespectful.
You can't find her and like go in peace, like the few
Oh, well, I'm
spots.
definitely not going to go look for her. That I'm not going to do.
Well, you didn't have to go look for her because she was outside. Like she said in her live video or y'all live video that y'all did this morning, she said that she was right outside where you could look at her from inside the window, inside the home, inside the Airbnb. You could look out your window and see her right there. So yeah, you didn't need to go looking for her because you was seeing and looking at her out the window. You just had the door locked allegedly. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. Um, Right. You said his camera was used to take a picture of the Big Bang. Lord, right. I don't know what's going on with this camera quality, right? Maybe he forgot to put it on HD or something. Let's continue.
Because she gets aggressive.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of like a zero tolerance person. And that's another thing that I've had to manage.
Right.
Not flipping out because she is a woman. It's not like I'm in a relationship with a man. She's a woman. I fight bitches.
Wow. So was that just a confession that she puts her hands on TJ allegedly? She called her a bitch. She said, I fight bitches. You fight dudes too because you was fighting your husband and that's on camera. We're going to just say allegedly because people love denying stuff. So you fight men and you fight women. You just unhinged. You just completely unhinged. Wow. She said, I fight, but she a female. I fight BITC TCHESs. Okay. Let's continue.
But you don't want to call no law, call the people.
Because if I do that, she gonna call them, have my bond revoked, and have me put in jail. But what's sad is that you would create that kind of environment for that to happen in the first place, when you know what people are trying to do to me. So what does that say about you? Why do you keep creating these hot button situations like you trying to get me to pop off on you and hurt you? I mean,
she's extremely violent. She is extremely, in my opinion, extremely violent. Wow. She's still talking about putting her hands on her because she thinks she cheating with Nosey or somebody else. She said women, so she accused Nosey in one of her videos. So don't just think I'm bringing her up out of nowhere. She literally said that Nosey had reached out to TJ via email allegedly and told TJ, hey, look, hey, listen, when Jaguar ain't around, call me. So I don't know how true that is, but she could possibly be one of the women who have been DMing TJ and sending her pictures allegedly. So let's go ahead and continue.
Did you give up the plan or are you still working the plan? And then she gonna sit up there and send me a text talking about everything is content. Okay.
I find that hard to believe, Jack, because I heard you say on several live videos that everything was content. That came out of your mouth. So now everything that you have said and done, you putting it on TJ to make her look like the bad person, to make it look like you were manipulated. No, you always pick people who are weaker than you so that you could manipulate and control them. So how is it that TJ is manipulating you when this was your idea? When you went along with it, even if she said, oh, I love you and let's be a couple, you still went along with it. So that make you even crazier than she is, if that's even true. Right? So let's continue, y'all.
She on that Goomba shit, bro. That's what it's giving, that Goomba shit. Like, come on now. That's something you say to the troll farm, to the soul. Why the fuck?
She spend more time worrying about and listening to what the trolls say than what I say and what the crew say.
Looking in the comments, they're like, you can't keep looking to the comments. They're spectators. They hate. They feed off of that.
They're there to heckle you, to get you to act a fucking fool online. Or maybe that was her job. Maybe it was her job to inflame me on camera so I would harm her on camera and then they can have me arrested.
Right.
Like at this point in time, I'm done even looking at the whole situation like, you know, that it was a misguided choice and you decided you was.
A good point, Kim. Thank you for pointing that out. We have 329 people watching, and it looks like only 163 likes. Let's go ahead and hit the like button. We know we got a lot of haters who watch. So just keep that in mind too. It's going to be a lot of haters, but for everybody who support the content, the quality content that don't copy off of nobody, then make sure you hit the like button if you're enjoying the live chat and the commentary and this video. All right. So let's go ahead and continue. Appreciate you, Kim, for pointing that out.
Will fall in love and do the right thing and yada yada yada. I'm not even looking at that right now. What I'm looking at right now is how suspect your behavior is. Mm-hmm. And if your behavior is sus, then I kind of got to look at you as I don't have a choice, especially considering that you showed up on some op shit to begin with.
Mm-hmm. So did y'all, you gonna wipe your hands clean with her? Or not yet?
Well, I said I'd give it to the morning. Because at this point in time, if it is over, I got to make a formal address that I'll no longer be affiliated with the T&J channel.
But that's what you did say on the live that you did at 4 a.m. when you and TJ was going back and forth. You said, I want nothing else to do with that channel. I'm done. You called her out her name. You talked about her family. You said a whole bunch of foul stuff. So if that's how y'all get down, you like being disrespected and spit on, that's just like being spit on, then I guess if you like it, we love it. At least it's not us. Okay. We just watching. But if you like being disrespected, then we going to continue to comment on it. Okay. Let's go ahead and continue. Appreciate y'all watching. Let's go ahead and continue the video.
Damn. And this shit.
This like that's the thing that's really pissing me off.
Right.
Like we're trying to rebuild business. We're trying to reestablish the quality of a brand. We're trying to do all, or should I say, I'm trying to do it, and you're going to benefit from it being my partner.
Mm-hmm. Why do these people want to come and fuck everything up that you're trying to, like?
Well, probably because she's controlled by witchcraft.
That too.
Now TJ's controlled by witchcraft. I mean, okay, let's continue. Oh.
You know, Naisha put her name in a jar and shit. And Naisha used to fuck around with that Oshun shit.
See, yeah, that is deep too. That is.
Oh no, it's worse than that. Thank God Naisha's an idiot.
Right.
But there was a chick she was kicking it with named Ja on the side while she was with Naisha. Mm-hmm. And this bitch lived on the East Coast, and they was having their little virtual relationship and shit. And then she started sitting there telling me like how this bitch was talking all this weird, crazy witch shit. Hi, TJ. I don't know why the fuck you're here. Like, it's real weird that you show up in my chats.
All right. So here we go. Allegedly, TJ showed up in her chat on Instagram where she was, I guess, secretly trying to do this live video thinking nobody else was going to see it. So obviously they must have gotten into an argument and then they planned and staged the breakup, in my opinion. So let's continue because this is getting juicy. Okay. Make sure you hit the like button. Let's go on and continue.
TJ, come on now.
No, because the last thing she said is that she wasn't talking to me. She told her to fuck off, that she was going to sleep wherever she at, and she laying on her back and her side. And then she started sending me all this wild shit, and talking about making me content and everything. Like, I don't know why you here. Why you here? Right?
That sounds like her
character. And then what you said, TJ? Bye, Jag. Go do your big one. What were your last words? Your truth stings more than mine, and everything is content. But anyway, I was telling you about the witch Ja that she was fucking with. Yeah. So I guess on the phone with this bitch, and she was like, "This is my friend Ja, we ain't never physically been together. I only been fucking with her virtually, whatever the case may be. And I'm like, well, what drew you to this chick? And she didn't tell me the truth about her right up front. Not at all. She said they were friends. They had something, but it was nothing. They were nothing more than friends. Da, 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 da. I get on the phone with this bitch and I let her know, I honor you as her friend. And I know that y'all had something more than friendship, but she told me how much you mean to her. And right now,
So Ja, she's saying is TJ's friend who do witchcraft allegedly, and she's stating that she had spoken to Ja and let her know that she respects her because she is TJ's friend allegedly. This is what I'm understanding. Okay, so yeah, let's continue.
everything that's going on, she need all the people around her that love her, that support her, that keep her encouraged and lifted up as possible. So I just want to let you know, ain't no issue with you for me, and that you will always be welcomed at my table as long as y'all are friends. Do you know what the bitch turned around and said to her after that? Get rid of that bitch. Fuck all that love shit. You need to get the fuck away from her.
Now that's demonic as fuck.
Then she started sending all this, because they was in some kind of weird witches Facebook group, and she started sending all this shit about she's doing spells and calling the dark, I don't know, something to the darkness, and I told TJ, you gotta get that shit the fuck off you. That bitch got a root on you. And she was like, well, she did tell me to call her high priestess, and then she started masturbating and said that the energy was, I'm like, fuck y'all got going on.
Yeah,
and this is the bitch that she had on the side virtually while she was still living with Naisha.
Yeah.
Don't
You gotta get
make no sense to me.
It don't.
So last time,
that's foolery. The tomfoolery.
Well, see, the thing is, did my husband run to a witch?
Everybody's a witch but Jaguar. Everybody does witchcraft but Jaguar. She said the same thing about Nosey, even though we know she a witch. But this jar thing, I mean, it's getting old. It's the same story. So I guess everybody have a jar with somebody's name in it or something. I don't know. Why are you hanging out with witches? Why are you hanging out with people associated with witchcraft and Satanism? What do you do with them candles that Genesis had mentioned? You dressing candles, putting people's face there, allegedly, little pictures and shit, burning the candles, letting it burn out, saying curses, throwing your son ashes on the candle and stuff, allegedly. Let's continue.
And he lost his motherfucking mind and started running around here with all these cops looking for money, apparently selling his phone, the phone that I bought for him, that I paid off, with our sex tapes in it, with all that other shit. Like, you sold that shit, or is they not lying? I don't fucking know. But TJ, since you here, why don't you explain to everybody why you think I was working with the knot to set you up over those text messages that you erased?
So I guess TJ's in the Instagram live chat and they're going back and forth. So this is what I'm getting. They probably in the same home. Like, come on, y'all. I don't know why they bring their arguments to YouTube. I mean, just handle it off of YouTube. Like, why come on YouTube and then argue live? I don't get it, because it's a setup. So let's go ahead and continue. This is almost done. We got about 5 to 10 more minutes. So make sure you drop a comment, hit the like button if you haven't. We are live right now. Enjoy the moment. Okay. Thank you so much for being here and for watching. Even if you are in the bushes, you're still watching. So obviously you're enjoying the commentary. So let's go ahead and continue with the video.
She just trying to see how she gonna retaliate. And like TJ, don't retaliate.
Well, I don't understand what the retaliation is for. I'm sitting here on my page discussing my feelings on my. If I wanted to blast her out, I could have went to my other page where I got over 100,000 followers.
True.
I came here to my private page, not my private page, but my small page where I'm doing little things in this building where I know there's not going to be a lot of people, where there's not going to be a lot of traffic. But at this point in time, I really need to talk to as many people as I can because I'm utterly befuddled by what kind of sense you making by saying that I'm working with Denai about text messages that you was doing behind my back while I was busy working live online. Remember how everybody kept asking for her during the meeting on Wednesday? She was busy talking to fucking esoteric the whole time.
Okay, so that's the chick that she's obviously have an issue with now. She's now claiming that the young woman, I don't know her age, but the woman who is now appearing on the fake manager's YouTube channel while they doing part 1 through 100 on Jaguar Wright, she's saying that she not only was in Goomba inbox, but that she's being loose around here, and she was also in TJ's inbox. So I don't know if that's true. That's just going to be alleged on this channel, but this is what's coming out of her mouth, that girl, I guess she got money and she's a trick, and that she sent this former manager and Goomba some money, and now I guess she's trying to seduce TJ allegedly. So let's go ahead and continue.
And this should, in my opinion, as long as it took, it should have been short and sweet. She's a op, not in your best interest, but if that's what she felt was best for the channel or for the information,
I don't
you can
fucking know. She didn't get no information out of that bitch. And what information that she got, the only actionable shit that I could have used was those pictures that she sent, and she deleted them all. Why?
No,
You deleted Naisha's text messages. Now you deleting these pictures. Now everybody knows that Denai falsifies documents and all kinds of shit. But the simple fact that you erased anything actually gives whatever lies he may tell credibility.
So she's basically saying she believes what her former fake ex-YouTube manager said about TJ cheating on her, and that TJ and this other chick that he's now going on I guess YouTube tour or live shows with now, she is the one who has been reaching out to TJ and sending her pictures that are risque, allegedly. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue this, and let's see what else she has to say about TJ. She sounds like she dogging her out to me, but again, this is love to them. So let's go ahead and continue.
And more importantly, we wrote down in the rules that you would never do no shit like that without us discussing it first, and then you just turn around and did it anyway. So I don't know. What I do know is that in about 8 hours, I might not have a place to stay, and I gotta figure some life shit out. She left me high and dry. She ran off with the phone with all the information, all my information in it, even my son's phone number. So I can't even call him back like I needed to. She was gone all day with the phone, so I missed my business phone call that I needed to make to Vegas to get the money in. She came and she left, and then she came in and she left. Like, I was literally making a rebuttal content, video to put up to counteract what the knot was doing.
Again, this is what she talking about on her backup IG page. So, I mean, she just going in talking about everybody and everything, right? Again, she may not post now that more people will be aware of her backup IG page, but now y'all know what she doing, okay? So Jag and her crew, they like going on different social media sites to still spread the gossip, okay? So let's continue.
Against her, as she heard what I was saying and instantly assumed that I was talking about her. So she turned right back around and left, called my girlfriend talking about, she's sitting there, she online, she live right now, she's talking about me. I wasn't even talking about you. Why are you so fucking paranoid?
Right.
But I really do. I need somebody to explain to me what in the fuck would make her think that I was working with Denied against her.
Instead of her asking you first. The shit is getting weird.
The thing is there was nothing to ask.
Right. But she assumed because you was talking,
She's
making a video.
around me all the time. We share all the same phones. I'm not the one that runs around deleting things. She is. Well, I don't know. For all I know, you went in the trash. I went to go look at the trash, and the picture's gone, and I don't know where the picture's going, and the rest of the trash is there. And you went in the trash, and you deleted it. You deleted it. No, I didn't. I ain't even been in the trash in the phone.
So she's allegedly saying that TJ has basically deleted her dirt. So she suspects that TJ has been cheating and DMing women. We don't know these women, but she has called Nosey out, Nosey Ho out. She also called another chick out that her ex-manager is now cool with or have been cool with, because she allegedly was sending these men money so that she could be loved, allegedly, including her ex Goomba. So she think that this woman has been sending TJ things trying to seduce her to get her from Jag, allegedly, whether she's interested or not. So that is what I'm getting from this. Let me know what y'all are getting. This has about 5 more minutes to it, maybe 7. So let's go ahead and finish this up, wrap this up, get y'all comments in, get your likes in. Appreciate y'all watching. Let's go.
Like, don't that sound hyper paranoid?
Sure do.
And I did all of that so I can help to not destroy you? For what?
What would you gain out of that?
No, this is the thing. How big of a fucking waste would that be, considering that, let's just be real, since I got out of jail, my whole fucking life has been about her, them fucking kids, and that fucking bitch. We don't even spend that much time talking about my own children. About my own life. Thumbnail for thumbnail for thumbnail. TJ, the kids, da-da. Well, we down to like 25, 24, 23. Kai, I'm going to drop a number for you in your DM. Can you call?
But you was just talking about TJ writing people and talking to people in they DM. Now you getting this young boy's number. What do he have to offer you? I don't understand why she keeps getting with these very, very young women and men and giving her number to them and stuff. Something off with that. Like, I'm going to call his mama, because something off with this. Something off. And he act like he just slow as I don't know what. Let's continue.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
And I love and everybody else out there.
Peace.
Stop listening. Don't believe the hype.
Yeah, we won't believe the hype. Coming from you and TJ, we won't believe the hype. You ain't got to tell us twice. We not believing the hype. We didn't believe the hype when y'all went on arguing with one another. We didn't believe the hype at all any of the other times in the past where you staged breakups on people panels to give them viewership and to get them subscribers. Those was all staged. Every fight that you seen on anybody panel was staged. Just know that. And we knew that from the beginning, but now the pattern is showing itself. It has manifested again. So we just have to put that out there again, that this was also staged in our opinion. Wow, it is raining. It's pouring down here in Vegas all of a sudden, but I'm happy it is. So y'all stay safe. I don't know how the weather looking out there. And we're going to continue to talk about this. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. Appreciate everyone who have donated to the Cash App, for the super chats, for the super thanks and super stickers. Thank y'all so much. Every member, I appreciate y'all. Thank you. And shout out to the new members. Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you, she may have a different case. We got to worry. Is she in the registry? Is she in the goddamn registry? I'm going to have to take a look at that because something ain't adding up. Yep. A straight up predator, in my opinion, too. So yeah, something ain't vibing right. You said she liked them young. Ugh. Right. It's weird. It's very weird. And she's still married. We have to take that into account. So what do you want with a married cougar who's with a lesbian? Okay, whatever, man. Okay, what the hell ever. So let me know what y'all think of everything. Oh yeah, I did too, Carvilla. Appreciate you stopping by, and everybody who stayed from the beginning to the end or popped up. Make sure you watch the replay. It's your hostess with the mostest, Queen Karizma, and I'm out. Hit that like button on the way out. We gone.